Hi guys, in today's video, I'm playing a new game on my YouTube channel called F123. If you don't know what this game is, it's based on the real life sport called Formula One, which I am a fan of, and um, it's basically you race with Formula One cars, which are like fast cars, basically. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, and I just thought I'll make a one-off video, possibly, depending on how well this video is and performs. On the campaign mode on this game. So yeah, um, if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe and like this video if you want to support my channel. You don't have to, but it would be appreciated. Anyway, let's jump in to Breaking Point. I think I will go for normal challenging. I think I'll go for challenging. I think I could probably um be alright with this. Walls and flags. Immersive. Yeah, I do want the immersive pit stop experience. What's this? Do we have manual reduced car damage? Okay. Alright, let's start Breaking Point 2. Which is a continuation of the first Breaking Point campaign, which was on F121. So yeah.
Previously, in Breaking Point.
Aiden, please tell us, how does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your very first race?
This is what
I feel
happened
like a little kid.
in the last
I look around
F1
and
game.
I'm surrounded by my heroes.
And tell me about Casper Ackerman. How is that relationship coming along?
Well, in the last F1 campaign, I mean.
It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then?
He tried to stop them from signing you. Didn't want to play babysitter. We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him.
I had a call this morning from Christian Horner. You're being watched.
You know what his problem is, don't you?
Now,
Thinks you're getting
I
too
did actually
old.
play the
You
first.
want respect, you give respect. That's how it works.
I did actually play the
You
first
How about you
the
earn it first?
Breaking Point 1,
I'm done. You
and
I'm
I
retiring.
I didn't choose Alfa Romeo. I chose a different team.
He's on more money than me,
What? He didn't want me on the team.
didn't I? And you thought I was past my best.
So none of this is true.
There's always gossip in the paddock, and ever since he's arrived, it's been one man. At
But
the
a lot of
center.
this is still the same
I want us to push
from
forward.
that campaign.
I want us to beat Butler, and I want that seat to go to you.
So Alfa Romeo potentially on track to really upset Alpha Tauri here. Butler's closing in on Ackerman. Down the inside he goes, and they've hit each
I
other.
remember that.
Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him. The Dutchman looks
Man
to
went
be
diving in.
continuing
It's great to see him still in this fight.
I just went straight into Aiden Jackson, who's I would say is probably the main character of the. Well, what's the main character of Breaking Point 1?
We did it.
We did it.
I don't know about this
Have you seen
campaign.
the crash?
Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps.
Aiden Jackson's. I was about to say Aiden Jackson's one on the right, and Casper Ackerman, who's the old. He's kind of. He looks older than Aiden Jackson, anyway. He's on the left, and he is no longer in F1 because he retired at the end of the campaign, the last campaign. Anyway, Miami Grand Prix. I can't speak. Several races into the 2022 season. 2022, a new era for Formula One. An overhaul of the technical regulations marks the first major update to the sport for several years. But it's not only the new cars that are turning heads down in the paddock. Okay.
What was it like bringing a brand new team to the F1 grid? You know, the first time you see a car, your car, with your branding, your name on it, in an official race, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
You make it sound like a dream come true.
If only.
When did you first get a sense of what was in store for Connosport?
2022 season, straight out of the box. The drivers were always going to clash. That was a calculated risk. But the car... the car had problems.
We're midway through the Miami Grand Prix. It's been a cracking race so far, and it's all up for grabs.
Absolutely, Crofty. Some fantastic driving here today, especially, I have to say, from Aiden Jackson. I don't think I've ever seen the Connosport car being put through its paces quite like this.
This is a
So it
team,
seems like-
Connosport, that have got a lot to prove this season, but Jackson might just be the man to do it.
It seems like there's a new F1 team in this campaign
Okay, Aiden,
called
nice
Connosport.
job so far. Let's try and bring that gap down to the car ahead if you can. Copy that.
And I think we're playing as Aiden Jackson. Yeah. Okay. Finish your race. So, okay, if you didn't know as well, during the last campaign, if you haven't played any of, if you didn't play the last campaign on F1 21, haven't played, haven't played F1 21 before, or seen the campaign anyway.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button.
The main kind of like villain, well, you know, we don't really have villains in F1, but the main like person who was Aiden Jackson's main rival was Devon Butler. That was a really good overtake. Double overtake against Alonso and Schumacher there.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 1.7 seconds.
Yeah, there was Devon Butler was like the main kind of antagonist, the main rival to the person I'm playing as right now, Aiden Jackson. And it kept on basically riling the whole team up that Aiden Jackson was on with Casper Ackerman, who's the kind of like the guy who was about to retire by the end of that campaign that guys saw at the start of the recap for this campaign. Oh. We're in the points already. Hamilton is in 8th. Wow. Perez in 7th. Interesting. Right, I think the difficulty is a bit, it's possibly a bit low. So maybe I might have to put it on hard difficulty if I find it too easy. Alright, we got a run on Hamilton. Okay, nice overtake. Someone's coming to the pits.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.8 seconds.
8.8 seconds, wow. Seem to be driving quite nicely compared to the AI. Catching up to Perez. Goodness me. Perez really wanted to defend that. Okay. Oh! That was a bit of a slide. Purple first and purple second sector. We're in P5 already, so I probably need to turn the difficulty up. To the hardest difficulty, which is just hard. Unless there is a more difficulty, I don't know. There might be on this campaign.
Good job. That was the fastest
All right,
lap of the
let's
race
overtake
so far.
Russell. They brake so slow. Like they brake. I mean, they brake like so. Like a lot before the actual corner. It's like they're just kind of letting me through. It's kind of weird. I just ran off the track slightly. How are my tyres doing? Okay. Right, by the way, I'm trying to upload more YouTube videos. But the problem that I have is time. Like, having the time to record a YouTube video, upload it, and then do whatever else I want to do in my life. Is quite difficult at times. Especially when I'm recording quite a long video. So I'm trying to see if I can balance that out and make some short videos, some longer videos. And I'm planning a schedule right now of uploading certain videos at certain times and whatever to try and make sure I upload more videos. Not too many, because I feel like if I upload too many then I'll get burnt out. But I will try to upload... Well, what I'm thinking is to upload at least 3 videos a week on a Tuesday, a Thursday and a Saturday, hopefully. So yeah, if I can do that. It all depends on time and commitment. Sounds like relationships.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay. Getting towards science. Oh! What's happening here?
I'm losing power.
Oh! Oh no!
We're looking into it. Okay.
Wow, I was in 5th!
Please, Aiden, retire the car.
I'm pretty sure, wasn't I?
I'm sorry, Aiden. Pull over now, please.
Oh, damn it.
Ridiculous.
And that's agonising for Jackson. Just a few laps left to go, and he's out of the Miami Grand Prix.
Reliability issues.
The car looks like a constant problem for Connor Sport. It must be
It would have been really good points for the team.
Confirmation as the car comes to a halt. The Connor Sports Aiden Jackson
If we finish the
won't be
race.
seeing the checkered flag today, but it looks like his teammate
With no
will.
reliability issues.
Jackson's DNF puts Devon Butler in a position where he might just be able to secure some points for Connor Sports.
Aiden's out. Yep, engine problem, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
Good job you got me. All right, Devon, don't push it too hard. We cannot risk losing both cars here.
It's in the bag, mate.
All okay, Aiden? Yeah, how's Devon doing? Yeah, he's doing all right, mate. He looks like he's going to bring home some points for the team. Good for him.
Am I playing as him? No, okay. Post-race, frustration. An engine issue forces Connor Sports' Aiden Jackson to retire from the Miami Grand Prix only a few laps from the end of the race.
If it's not one thing, then it's another. Did you not see what happened out there today?
Aiden, I agree with you 100%. We are doing everything
Seems a bit angry.
we can. I know the car is not perfect, but
Andreo, it's every race. Do you know how I look losing easy points like this?
Knock. Sounds like there's a right show going on in here. What am I missing?
Not now, Devon.
Aiden and I were just discussing issues with the car.
Again? I thought that was all in hand. I had no problems today. smooth. You know what they say? A shoddy workman always blames his tools. mate. You can look at my setup data anytime you want. I've told you that. It might help.
And I've told you before, it's not a setup issue. The problem is
Jackson. That was the problem with the 2022 season. Us getting one. I mean, at the end of 21, everyone thought Aiden was going to be signed by one of the big three. But I guess they couldn't reach an agreement, so we both signed for Connorsport.
And do you think that affected Aiden?
That's no secret. Now, for that 22 season, Jackson was a nightmare.
If you didn't know already, that person right there is Devon Butler, and he's an absolute poopy head. Alright, let's go. Hub. Between story events, you'll return to the hub. Here you can check the latest news, your social field, emails, and even receive phone calls from other characters throughout the course of Breaking Point 2. The character you control in these hubs can change from visit to visit, each one offering a different perspective on life at Connorsport. Performance and reputation. From here, you'll also be able to check the level of your performance and reputation. These new additions to Breaking Point 2 will fluctuate based on your actions, both on and off track. Gaining a higher level in each rating will result in a wider range of responses available in both press, interviews, and department events. Performance. Performance is largely related to how well you and the Connorsport team perform during races. It will be affected by things such as your finishing position, or if you managed to secure the fastest lap of the race. Be mindful, however, that other factors outside the race may also affect performance. Okay. So probably like media, what you say to the media and stuff like that, I guess would affect it. Would affect performance possibly. Reputation is all to do with how well the media fans, or maybe this one does. Reputation is all to do with how well the media fans and the F1 world perceive you in the team. From appearing frustrated in a post-race interview through to outperforming rivals on track, all of this will be reflected by your reputation, by your reputation level. Responding to your actions. News, social posts, emails, and phone calls can all be impacted by your actions elsewhere in Breaking Point 2. These icons will highlight if a piece of content is present due to your actions, with each representing a different source. From reputation, performance, on-track actions, or press and department event choices, you'll be able to identify how the F1 world is responding to your choices and decisions. Okay. Finishing position, racing, etiquette, fastest lap, and I got... they all went up apparently, and I got some XP. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna leave this video here. Or maybe not, I'm getting a phone call.
Aiden, I wanted to give you a heads up. Now look, the crew has shared the latest telemetry data with us.
Fine, but I don't think it'll tell me anything I don't already know.
Just humor me, okay? I'd like you to go through it. Let me know if anything jumps out. I'm keen to iron out these problems as quickly as possible for you.
Sure thing. Thanks, Andrea.
No thanks needed. I've got your back, Aiden. Remember what I said when you joined the team. I won't let you down. Ackerman won't let me hear the end of it.
Yeah, sounds like Casper. You know he told me the same, right? It's just tricky, what with the car and Devon poking his nose in any chance he gets.
There is a lot going on for sure, but we're a team. We'll get there. I'll have a word with Devon. Tell him to give you some space, both on and off the track, okay?
Yeah, alright. Good luck with that.
Alright, interesting. I'll leave this video here. And depending on how it goes, how well it does, I may end up releasing another video on F1, or I may not. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys when I next upload a video. Goodbye!